Super Destronaut Land Wars. This is the sequel to Super Destronaut DX. This game has been developed by Petit Games and published by Ratalaika. The game has now changed. Instead of the side view, this is a first person shooter. The game is absolute pure fun. There is 30 challenges which include killing enemies with a shotgun 5 times, collecting 2,000 points, collecting 1,000 in-game currency, as well as increasing your health. It gives a nice change of pace while playing the game. One of the massive plus points of this challenge is the fact that once you have completed the challenge, the game will then give you your scoring system, which is either gold, silver or bronze. This gives you some replayability to try and beat your highest score in each challenge. The arcade mode slightly changes the game. It gives you 5 different challenges to complete: a classic mode, a hardcore mode, a combo breaker, max strength and snail mode. These are an endless, constant game which won't finish until you're either dead or you've had enough. I do want to talk about one of the downsides to the game. It's the map. The level is always the same. You are always running, whether you're in challenges or arcade, across the same map layout. That for me didn't sit too well, as it did get a bit stale as I was running through some of the challenges. Now let's talk about all the great things this game does. It has fantastic enemies that are the Atari kind of Space Invader guys, as you can see from the gameplay below. This gave me some of that retro gaming feel, nostalgia that I was missing. They're the same enemies like in Destronauts DX. Movement in the game was brilliant, it was slick, it was tight. If I wanted to go left, the movement was swift and tight, and when you jumped it felt like that you were actually on a planet with kind of a low gravity. It was really nice. It was a nice little touch. Button wise, there are only 2 buttons. You had 3 buttons, sorry. You only have your jump, shoot and your change of weapon, which again made the game nice and simple for me. Talking about guns, there were 5 or 6 different guns. Each gun had their own damage, which was nice. Every gun felt completely different. One overpowered gun I would probably suggest was the rocket launcher. You could fire that and some of the projectiles would bounce off the wall, and then if it hit an enemy, obviously it would do the damage. But it had, if you missed an enemy, it had like a 2-second delay to it. So as an enemy spawned in, potentially you would get it as he spawned in, which was quite nice. There was also some power-ups within the game which gave you increased health, gave you faster movement, more coins dropped, which was also a nice little addition to the game, and it did give it a slight variance as you were running through and deciding what to spend your coins on. Now you're going to ask me, well, where do I find these guns? Where do I find these power-ups? You do have a little shop right at the beginning of the game. It's on the wall, it gives you your choices. Going down, you have a next button and a back button to decide what perk you want to buy on that run. The frustrating side of it is enemies will still spawn and will still shoot you, so you have to be quick. My conclusion for the game is it's fun, it's worth picking up, it gives you easy achievements, which is always a bonus. Now time for the scores. Gameplay, this is going to get a 7. Graphics, an 8. I love the style. Audio, I haven't spoken about, but it was very repetitive, kind of that cyberpunk synth kind of music, which is not my style. That got a 6, and then longevity, the game's a 6. Definitely worth a pick up, guys. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you go down, give us a like, sub to the channel. We're trying to push out some more YouTube videos as often as we can, and don't forget, go check out the website. Take care.